Come nearer, my child. Take a moment to calm your heart. As my presence envelops you, I want you to breathe and feel the weight that has been bearing down on your shoulders gradually release. You are not here by coincidence. My touch, my love, and the gentle tug of my spirit, which has been leading you, even on the days when you felt cut off from me, led you to this point. You are listening to me because I have something significant to share with you, something that will change the atmosphere surrounding your spirit and influence the days that lie ahead. You are visible to me. I can see the weariness you've been hiding, the questions you've asked yourself late at night, and the anxieties you haven't expressed out loud. You ponder whether the narrative will alter, whether the silent prayers you've made with shaking hands will ever reach my throne. And, my dear, I want you to hear me clearly. Your prayers have not gone unanswered. Not a single tear has been hidden. Not a single act of faith has been overlooked. Angels were standing close to you, protecting, documenting, fortifying, and engaging in conflicts you were unaware even they existed. Your whispers caused them to move. Because of the hope you refused to give up, they stood guard. And the reason I'm speaking today is that this is a significant moment. It is the start of a change, a profound, silent metamorphosis that has already started within you and will soon take place all around you. You've used what you could see to gauge your success. For a long time, you searched for overt successes, clear advances, and conspicuous indicators. However, my darling, noise is rarely the first step in the biggest acts of heaven. Alignment is where they start. They start with giving up. The moment your heart says, Lord, I'm still here, is where they all start. I continue to believe, and you carry that out. You continued to reach for me, despite the enemy whispering that nothing would change. Tension trying to drown your tranquility, and fear trying to persuade you that your story was stuck. You have no idea how much that one bead rocked the gloom. Your silence was anticipated by the opponents. It anticipated that your tiredness would become retreat. It anticipated that your skepticism would triumph over your faith, however you stood. It's possible that you didn't feel courageous or strong, but strength isn't always evident. Refusing to let go is sometimes the strongest thing you can do. Heaven took notice, the angels took notice. I observed, I drew you into this situation for a reason. Your spirit was pulled to this place for a purpose that your mind was unable to articulate. In addition to mending what has wounded you, I am reconstructing what has been lost, mending what has been broken, opening what has been closed, and awakening aspects of you that life has attempted to stifle. You have entered a season that has been divinely marked. But before I move you forward, my darling, I want you to understand that you are never behind. We never forgot about you. You were never disregarded. It has been an exact adventure for you. You have deliberately chosen your timing. All of the difficulties, delays, and quiet times you hated had a greater purpose than the suffering they caused. You're not walking into haphazard blessings. You are entering the harvest of your tears-sown prayers. However, I have to share with you something crucial that will protect your heart in the coming days. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. There will be times when tension tries to reappear. There will be times when fear tries to reappear. Sometimes despair will try to whisper that nothing is occurring. But don't let these situations scare you. They are indicators of movement rather than failure. The pressure changes whenever something in your life intensifies. Strength increases. There is an increase in responsibility. Opportunities grow, the atmosphere shifts. When I take you somewhere fresh, sometimes you sense resistance before you get out. Resistance is not the same as a closed door. Your fear triggers emotional wounds. Hesitations and old behaviors are all patterns that the enemy has been studying for years. However, he was unprepared for the newfound strength that emerged in you. He was surprised by your level of maturity. He was taken aback by your recent internal transformation and your readiness to have faith, even in the face of absurdity. That change undermined his plan, and as a result, angels were sent forth on your behalf once more. Listen to me, my child. Angels are currently reorganizing, guarding, opening, directing, and preparing your life. You stirred my heart with trust, not because you were flawless, even though you may feel insignificant. What took on inside of you was not. Even when faith seems brittle, heaven responds to it. You've had times when loneliness attempted to engulf you. There were moments when connections failed and friendships disappeared. There were times when you were more severely injured by individuals you trusted than you were willing to acknowledge. You questioned why some people drifted, why some relationships ended, and why some doors shut so terribly. However, I want you to internalize this truth. I took away what would have subsequently shattered you, what would have exhausted you. I moved you away from the things that might have slowed you down. I'm now getting ready to send you individuals who will understand you, love you, and support you in ways you never would have imagined. Your circle is evolving. It's not because you're undeserving, but rather because you're developing. There will be new connections, better ones, those that are kinder, ones that are more aligned, and the old will naturally fade away without resentment. Strive for upheaval. The suffering you experienced in previous relationships won't happen again in the upcoming weeks. There will be times when you feel a strange calm that is steady, strong, and silent. That's the tranquility that results from angels keeping watch when I enter the room before you. That's the tranquility that results when your tale is in line with my mission. That is the tranquility that results. But I have to be honest with you, my dear, there will also be times when the enemy tries to bring back old worries, such as the fear of failing, the fear of rejection, the fear of loneliness, and the fear of making the same mistakes twice. However, you won't fall into the same pitfalls. You've been reinforced by me. You've grown up because of me. I've refined your judgment, and now you'll be able to spot stress early on. The early warning will be felt by you. You'll be able to tell when something isn't from me. Your spirit is learning to discriminate between what is and is not mine, and this is a part of your development. You'll notice changes in your opportunities as well. Doors that you believe to be closed will open again. Concepts that appeared to be inert will resurface. Your abandoned dreams will start to breathe again. And I want you to be prepared, not afraid, reluctant, or unsure. All set to take the lead, all set to talk, all set to go, all set to stretch. Yes, there is danger ahead. Growth always entails risk. But you won't be facing it by yourself this time. Angels will accompany you on your journey. You shall be guided by my spirit. You will be steadied by my presence, and I will grant you a favor that defies logic, a favor that lets you enter where you were previously invisible, and a favor that opens doors others could not. I really need you to hear this. You won't be destroyed by success this time. You won't be overtaken by blessings. You won't be crushed by responsibility, because even before you recognize what I was doing, I was getting you ready for this. You've prayed for change. You've hoped for a breakthrough. Change is what you have prayed for, and those requests were granted by molding your spirit, as well as your environment. Before it manifests outside, transformation starts inward. You are beginning a new chapter in your life, one in which you will no longer be burdened by the weight, guilt, shame, comparisons, and insecurities of the past. Even as you hear what I'm saying, those things are starting to fall off of you. They are shattering, they are becoming more relaxed. They are disintegrating, their hold is slipping. You are not the same person you were a year ago. My child, you are not even the same person you were a month ago, in ways you were unaware of. Heaven has been at work within you. They were developing strength, compassion, wisdom, awareness, and resilience through the silent battles, the heavy mornings, and the peaceful nights. You are about to enter a season that will surprise you with tranquility, present you with chances, pursue you with blessings, bring you clarity swiftly, and allow healing to happen organically. Indeed, there will be times when you feel overwhelmed by life. Stress will attempt to increase. Doubt will attempt to murmur. Fear will attempt to infiltrate. But every time it happens, you'll recall what I said, and your strength will come back. I want you to do something immediately. My dear enter, I trust you, Jesus. and let that statement to disrupt the environment. Now pay close attention. I will install new aspirations in your heart. In the days ahead, desires that align with your purpose. You'll be lured to novel experiences. Old cycles will no longer pique your curiosity. You'll see that you're moving from survival to development. Don't fight this. Don't fight this. Alignment is what this is. There will be indicators. You'll sense direction. You'll have moments that seem oddly important. These don't happen by accident. They are affirmations. And something even more amazing. A miracle is on the horizon. A breakthrough that will change your perception of yourself. Your calling and my love, in addition to blessing you. It will happen quickly. It will come as a surprise. It will be indisputable. You will realize that it was my hand, not your strength, plan, or perfection. When it manifests, go forth now with a firm heart. My little child, heaven is traveling alongside you. Your steps are surrounded by angels. Your foundation is my victory, and your unwavering covering is my love. Have faith in this fact. Your breakthrough is already happening in my hands. Your tail is rising and your root is safe. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.